Salve, Nima Zero. Então a ver se configura aqui um negócio, mano. Se quiser ajudar aí também, só agradeço. Valeu, Anima. Quero ver se eu consigo configurar aqui o notebook, mano. Deixa eu ver aqui.
Leva isso pra cozinha, Jordana. Ela não quer tirar esse cheiro. Ela é esquisita.
Ok. E aqui.
Pergunta ao pai se ele pode fazer esse favor.
Calma aí, bebê.
Vai buscar uma coisa do leite e o pai põe aí dentro.
Tá bem.
Salve, antivírus.
Estás em live, amor?
Tô? Mas vai ver, estou a falar para onde? Para a parede?
Não, mas não estás a falar do outro lado.
Oh, vê se bebes isso tudo, viste? Nem que seja devagarinho, mas bebes. É, pode crer, mano, pode crer. Não vale a pena compartilhar essa live, mano. Mas se quiser depois compartilhar outras lives aí, 3, 4, 5 horas, que eu tenho aí, show de bola. Ah, é verdade, Anima Zero. Coloca aí. Você vai colocar isso aí, mano. Boa, é um demo. Onde é que está?
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Pelicans in New Orleans. And for New Orleans, the talk has been that they don't want to play with caution tonight. They want to let it all hang out.
Deixa eu ver se vai dar certo.
Revved up group coming into this game. We'll see if that translates into success on the court.
Pronto, deu.
Take a minute to talk about Derrick Rose. No longer, I guess, the ranking performance was, but what would you say?
Se quiser entrar aí no grupo, mano, do Zap, da família Tuga, é só clicar aí, mano, no link. Será bem-vindo.
healthy, then that's not a good season. Am I boring?
Shaquille O'Neal, antigo jogador dos Los Angeles Lakers.
And I think if he's shooting less but still having an impact, they can always be successful.
That'll do it for us here. Thanks for tuning in.
Vou jogar isso aqui.
The action always in full swing near the French Quarter, and tonight is no different here in New Orleans, Louisiana. We're at the jam-packed arena here in New Orleans. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers facing the New Orleans Pelicans. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, we'll be hearing from shortly. Now let's send it down to David Aldridge, standing by from the sidelines. David?
Onde é que vocês vão?
LeBron James does not mind being a vocal leader. He said conflict was just part of the game for me growing up. I played outdoors, and if you didn't win, you might not play again for the rest of the day. Now I'm the leader of this team, and I expect nothing less than greatness out of all of us. I'm going to hold everyone accountable, including myself. Kevin?
And that's so great to hear, D.A. LeBron is a proven leader and champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. Well, both sides in this game have incredible talents in the front court. You get the feeling, Steve, that they'll be going back and forth all night long.
When you have versatile guys in the front court, they can take over the basketball game because no matter what, rebounding is a premium. And then you have these guys that can score, dribble, and pass in the front court.
Deixa eu ver agora se vai dar certo.
Impact the game, I think, even more than a guard.
I agree. Look at Cleveland's starting group. Smith is the 2 with LeBron at the 3. Inside, we got the tenacious Love and Thompson. And it's Thomas in at the point.
Oh, that's great,
Salve, Neo. Fala sim, mano.
And takes it coast to coast for the finish.
Rondo dishes to Davis. Here's Cousins. The kick out to Hill. Screen by Cousins. Ball's knocked loose. Down to 5 on the shot clock. With the floater. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Salve, Really Tossap.
On the play, basket count, so it'll be a 3-point play chance.
And setting the tone early with a strong move to the rack. First quarter, you're really testing the defense. Finding their weaknesses.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And over the course of last year, he was up over
Olá.
90%. And with a stroke like that, you see.
Não teve. Não teve.
Ah, tô de guerra.
Tô.
Daqui a pouco isso aí, dá uma fotocamada já para aí, aposto lá em Galinho do Gol.
Quer ir, amor? Eu preciso responder a Tânia. Quer ir até a praia?
Ó, Matsi.
O Mário disse que sim.
Well, last season, LeBron
O Mário
was
disse que
very
sim.
outspoken, saying the Cavs were too top heavy. The Irving trade has brought them some much needed depth.
Now here is Hill.
Tá bem. É a tua madrinha.
Tu podes largar esta porcaria? Usar-me aqui?
Vá, até já então.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Thomas.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turn.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Pelicans still look like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. It's stolen by Smith.
Coloca.
Path to the hoop. And J.R. Smith with the slam.
Whether shooting a jump shot or heading to the rack, JR can be a tough matchup in transition.
And that replay brought to us by Under Armour. Another Unleash Chaos moment. One of the more exciting plays in basketball.
Coloco o.
Here's Cousins.
A exclamação, tudo.
Get that one to go. Contact.
No teu canal, claro.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Clearly a foul. Yeah, and last season, DeMarcus Cousins moving on in that blockbuster trade. Really impossible to get equal value for a star like Cousins. But he was pleased, I think, to put all the rumors of being traded to bed.
Não dá, caralho.
Shoot two.
Já tá.
Já o teu?
Entra no link. É o meu.
É o teu?
And he knocks down the first one. And with Cousins, he found out that he was being traded to the Pelicans
Boa.
while at the All-Star game in New Orleans.
And it's never easy fitting in with another star like the Brow, but
Ô, Anima Zero, se quiser deixar o link do seu canal aí, mano,
at the end of the day, Cousins
é só colocar aí, exclamação Tuga, e tá feito, mano.
Watch DeMarcus Cousins play. You can see the beating he takes in the post, man.
Yeah, and that's just how it goes with star centers, with the size and activity of Cousins. Just like Shaq in the sense, big bruising centers are hard to officiate. Other players can lay into them and not even make a dent, but anyone else, it would be a foul.
Now Rondo, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Davis sets a screen. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Cousins. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Thompson.
Vamos ficar elas lá. Ou a gente vai ficar lá só um bocadinho e ir embora.
Dishes it to James. And yes, it's good.
Seizing every opportunity to score. LeBron outworking, out-hustling people inside.
Rondo kicks to Davis. Feeds to Cousins. 26 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Stolen by Thomas. And here we go. Thomas heading to the hoop. He blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Here's Hill. That's in there. Davis with the assist.
And a late reaction by the defense
O
makes
quê?
that one a no contest.
You know, he got out before people could turn their heads, and he's already
Ah,
gone
boa.
with no hesitation.
And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cleveland ahead of 5. And the
Vamos
second
tentar
quarter
ideia,
will be on the
não
way
tentava
when we
esperar
come
pra
back.
sair com a gente. Ou não se liga.
Ó, Will, salve, mano. A primeira parte deu certo, mano.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second
Agora,
underway.
coloca aí exclamação Tuga.
So far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Yeah, I mean, so many of their points coming in the paint that they're running the offense all the way through.
You know their coach likes
Pega
it,
ajuda
working
aqui,
for
irmão.
high percentage looks and converting them.
And now brought to you by Gatorade. All
Ah, deu certo, mano.
Let's reset our lineups. On the court for Cleveland, Rose is out there with Kyle Korver. Then it's Jake Crowder. Then there's Iman Shumpert. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. The
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo mandar para uma pessoa aqui que me ajudou também.
deadline making the big deal for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, you look at Anthony Davis being paired with Cousins, and certainly on paper, you can make the argument that they've got the best 1-2 punch on the front line in the league.
Podes levar.
Kentucky
Pode
guys,
levar. A
great
menina não pode
size
ir pra
and
areia.
skill.
Não precisa ir para a areia ou vai ficar no cimento.
Então pra que ele vai?
Surround them with
Se não vai
shooters
tratar
and
com a
some
gente, não
perimeter
precisa ir.
defense. I think this group
Ô, Will, você coloca aí o tipo bom dia, não é? Mas tudo junto. E separado acho que não dá, mano. Não consegui fazer separado.
have got to be aggressive.
Especially at that kind of height disadvantage. You're looking to score the ball or at least draw the foul.
Eu ainda tô a tentar. Aqueles vídeos.
Bank shot, no good.
Teste, vai com a cadela por 5 minutos de ferro. Se não quer estar com a gente, não esteja. É melhor, nós já conseguimos apostar em cada vez mais.
Here's
Tu
Cousins.
sabes que ela não pode ir para a areia. E tu não fizeste uma pergunta, fizeste uma afirmação. Tu disseste, eu levo a mim.
Cavaliers leading.
Mas não faz mal.
Kyle
Estou
Korver
a
was
pegar
such
já
a
para
fundamental
isso.
player for the Hawks over the last 4 or 5 seasons, but last season, you know, Steve, they traded him away.
Já tá aí, ó, Will.
Get younger. And now Kyle Korver, 36, ankle and elbow surgeries. They wanted to move on from him, but he's still a heck of a player, but the Hawks had different plans.
And it's Rose missing.
How does he miss that layup? He's too good to be doing that.
3-pointer, Pondexter, and he's good on the 3 ball. Dexter's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Rose gets to Shumpert. It's a pick by Love. Here's Rose. Lays it up off the glass.
Derrick Rose inside is a treat to watch because watch how high he gets off the floor.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Clark dishes to Cousins. Back to Clark. Screen by Cousins.
Fala mais baixo.
Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for New Orleans.
Salve, Leandro. Ó, Leandro, eu basicamente nem estou a jogar, mano. Isso é uma livezinha de teste que eu estou a configurar o Night Boot, mano.
Se tiver live, vai ser depois das 6.
Se tiver live, vai ser depois das 6 ou das 7. Beleza, galera? Coloca aí a exclamação Tuga. A exclamação Tuga e o seu canal aí é divulgado.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, y'all. Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Henry Jet. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They did give up a couple baskets more than they wanted to, and at the end of the period, were trailing by 5 points. There were a lot of positives for them to take away from the second quarter, where they came from behind to take a 4-point lead at the half. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, their reserves showed up tonight. Not just on hustle plays, but in points. And that's what you got to do coming off the bench to maximize your minutes.
Looking at Cleveland, Shaq, your thoughts?
You know, they haven't shot the ball very well. Not nearly enough quality looks. Right now, this game could easily come down to shot selection and how they run their offense. They need to keep the ball moving and generate better looks.
And that will wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the second.
As we return to New Orleans, we'll look at some of the buildings along the riverfront here in the Big Easy. Here we go now, the start of the
Ô Leandro, você ainda tá por aí, mano?
first half so far. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was extremely aggressive. Picked up a number of steals.
He did a nice job reading their plays as they were developing. His anticipation was off the charts.
Hill and Davis are the forwards. Rajon Rondo is out there with Holiday. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Rondo passes to Cousins. Outside Hill. Good. And it's Cousins picking up the assist. Hill's got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's the dish to LeBron. From the right block, the shot is good. Steve, you've gone the broadcasting route, but we've seen a lot of former players becoming head coaches lately. Who else do you think could become a coach someday? Current players that you're watching.
I think Chris Paul, I think Stephen Curry, a lot of guys. LeBron James for sure, Dwayne Wade. I think Draymond Green will be somewhat like a stand-up Tom Thibodeau is screaming and I like that. Those are some of the names.
And we've got an upgrade here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, they have never seen a player with more control on LeBron James. He is a superstar, a playmaker,
Não.
a coach on the floor. Some say he's the GM. He even has a stake in
E aí, Fúria, beleza, mano?
LeBron says it's his dream to one day own an NBA team. He's certainly getting some practice. Kevin?
No question about it, David. He's well on his way.
Mais passo aí, ó Fúria.
Screen by Cousins. Rondo kicks to
Não
Cousins.
precisa de ninguém a
5 on the
apoiar,
clock.
que a gente faz
New
tudo
Orleans needs to
sozinho.
get off a shot. Off target from outside.
If you're trying to keep the defense honest, that's the one you really have to make.
James.
Não precisa falar isso, é coisa.
Clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Well, you get the sense that LeBron's passing and ball handling were innate. His shooting is something he's had to work at.
And for LeBron, at times, his three-point shot has abandoned him, Steve. Last season, getting that shot locked in was a focus.
Yeah, in the past, it's really been about LeBron James driving the basketball, playing bully ball, getting to the rim. As later in his career, as you know, the three-point shot from LeBron has gotten better and better and better.
Bem, eu vou levar na cabeça, eu vou fazer aqui um joguinho rápido, que isso é só um demo, galera. Vou levar na cabeça porque eu não sei muito de basquetebol. Eu amo basquete, mas é na vida real. Aqui eu não sei jogar muito bem. Por isso...
Ainda dá para fazer uma horinha de live, se calhar.
É, dá para fazer uma livezinha aí.
Uma hora e depois ver que horas são. Não vais mudar as ideias, para não?
Não.
3 e 18 dá para fazer 1h30 de live.
Mais um
quase.
teste. Mais um teste. Espaço.
Quer fazer a tua volta? Sempre aguardar. Cadê os seus sapatos, Juliana? Não, mas tu não vai ficar com sandália. Senão é mais uma que vai para casa da avó e não volta. Vai com o seu sapatinho.
Capa 18.
O branco.
NBA.
Olha agora o seu sapatinho branco.
Capa 18, tá aqui.
É, mas fica aqui para tu usar quando vier da casa da mãe para passear. Senão não volta. Não, vai vestir o da patrulha pata. Vai, a gente vai levar outra roupa para tu vestir depois. Não precisa gritar. Primeiro é a Ju.
Tá, depois sou eu. Se você tirar também a cueca?
Tem, só tem essa cueca para vocês vestirem depois.
Chega lá nele.
Pode tirar essa cueca. Pode tirar
Eu já não tenho uma cueca. Dá a cueca que vai precisar dela.
Ah, mano, sério.
It's the 2K Sports pregame.
Caraca, não era isso que eu queria.
Não. Agora eu vou tudo para lá agora.
Eu não quero isso. Eu quero é os outros. Calma aí que eu vou sair aqui.
Não, acho que eu faço de banho.
Agora sim.
Já vestiu a foto de banho? Não, não. Você vai ficar constipado nas minhas? Assim. Não vai ficar água.
Sim.
And both these teams very aggressive. Looking at early offense. Transition defense, I think, could be critical. What do you think?
Up-tempo basketball, Kevin. Up-tempo basketball. Right now, the pace. How do you control the pace? You got to control the boards. You got to be aggressive on the defensive end because this game can get out of hand if you don't get back on the field.
Ah,
Chance here to set the floor.
eu acho que é minha, não?
Up and ready to go for this one.
Foste o último a tocar, bro.
Right now, the sharpshooters Curry and Thompson are at the 1 and the 2.
Bem parecia.
Draymond at the 4 and Pachulia to his side. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
Não devia tirar os calções para não ficar assado.
Passes it to Randall. The kick out to Lopez. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope dishes it the ball. Here's the 3. With his first shot.
Já começa no 3.
No doubt, the release point
Já começa no 3.
in terms of ball shooting technique. But man, can he slingshot it home from deep?
Now here's Curry to the left side wing. Pachulia the pass to Thompson.
Vai ficar
To
com o uso do
Pachulia.
garoto.
4 on the shot clock. Green.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Randall dishes to Lopez.
Eita, mãe do céu.
Eu não preciso ter
Outside
meia.
Durant. Ingram with the steal.
Ah,
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. The shot's good from Lopez.
Vai, 5-0.
There from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going.
Let's go, let's go.
ah, o meu tá aqui lá dentro.
Curry with it.
É outra
Guarded by
vez.
Ball. And so they foul.
Ah, caraca. Fiz falta sem querer.
No idea why you're fouled in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some
Quadrado faz falta, não quer fazer falta, jovem.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Here's Durant. Rebound by Brook Lopez. The Lakers with a quick start to this game.
Now look, we all know
Ah.
how great Durant is on offense, but in my opinion, he was one of the best two-way players in the league last year. Something that he's improved upon over his career. Took it to the next level last season.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Caldwell Pope.
Papai, hoje eu vou ir pra praia.
Thompson
Mas
against
eu vou
Caldwell Pope.
ficar papai. Eu vou ir pra
Over in the
praia.
corner, Pachulia.
Papai, eu vou ir pra praia.
Curry with a wide open look. And again, it's the
Oi, amor.
Warriors missing.
Eu vou ir pra
Chris, as you
praia.
said, Durant playing fantastic defense that often gets forgotten. He was able to act as a rim protector for the Warriors with his ability to change shots, smaller shots in that lane.
Ó, 7-0.
High in blocks last season, and it was easy to see why. Not because of the system, too, because the players you have.
É, não sei.
But
Vamos
it's
ver.
not just the blocks. He played an all-around great defense.
They can't stop the run with that one.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 years.
And Randall throws it down.
In sense, they're starting to take charge here.
Yeah, and it goes beyond the small lead that they
Pra quem está aí na live, sejam bem-vindos aí.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
Poked away. Pachulia kicks to Green.
A minha
And
fala
again,
que
it's
lá,
the Warriors missing.
minha puta
Ingram passes to Randall. Feeds the ball. Shoots over Curry. Randall
Ah, caraca.
would have pushed the lead to double digits. Thompson against Caldwell Pope. On its way from Curry for 2.
Ui.
After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You know, that's the thing about Curry. He gets so much defensive attention. I mean, it doesn't even face him anymore.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, I talked with head coach Steve Kerr. He said they have to do a
Caraca.
good job of moving their feet defensively. It's the only way they're going to avoid getting dunked on. He said they also want to turn guys who are slashers into jump shooters. So make that work, Scatter.
Thank you, David.
Anytime Randall gets near the rim,
Afundou-se.
Unleash chaos. Under Armour replay really giving us a good look
Tá
at the
grande
action.
pra ela ainda.
And the call will be against Lonzo.
Falta de novo, mano. Fogo. Sério.
Already second
Desconto tempo, bora lá.
into serious foul trouble early in this game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers.
Que é isso?
This is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Julius Randle. The ball down.
Foi folha.
In for Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Ball. Andre
Eita.
Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors.
Fiquei distraído agora, gente.
Curry on the catch and shoot is hard because he can hurt you from so many spots on the floor.
Here's Zubac.
Ah, caraca.
Depois pode tirar ela do meio.
And here is Iguodala. Stolen by Clarkson. And now Clarkson pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Uhul.
Clarkson's speed can be hard to match up.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Calma aí, galera.
Esses caixões? Então eu quero ir pra água com esses caixões. Eu também quero. Tô com fome.
Mano, não anda para a frente, eu tenho que tirar a bola. Acabou-se. Não posso fazer falta assim. Eita. 7-3 está bom.
He had flirted with that record so many times before.
Yeah, and one reason why he didn't get it is because usually in those games when he makes that many threes, he's sitting in the fourth quarter because his team is blowing another team out. I mean, it happened in the game after Curry went 0 for 10 from the three-point line in a loss. Gotta love Curry's heart. Payback.
Here's Iguodala. Assisting on the play.
Oh,
and a nice look by Livingston, keeping his eyes up. Locates the man.
On the wing down to the inside. Caldwell Pope outside. Hands with no one around.
Ooh!
Right on target.
Ooh!
Heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter.
Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ.
And it's paying off for them. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
É, uma vaca.
And work ethic, a big part of Steph Curry's success, as he was not a highly regarded 5-star recruit coming out of high school.
There's obviously ways that you can get better.
Olha, manda a cabeça daquilo.
Find different ways to show what you're capable of, and that's kind of how my story unfolded from high school to now. It's just adding a little bit of piece here, a piece there every single year.
And he's certainly become not only a complete player, but the kind of true star guys that every team is looking to build around.
You know, when he was drafted, Steph was viewed by most scouts as a great shooter, a centerpiece.
Ah, caraca, distraí-me aqui.
And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Yeah, it didn't take them long to get that transition game going.
Well, this roster is built for guys with speed. They're running the floor hard in the first quarter.
Warriors trail by 7.
Falta.
Your 6th head coach in the last 6 seasons, counting errors.
Caraca.
Patient with them though as he rebuilds.
I hope so. The fact that he's a familiar face and so native and a former Laker helps buy patience from the fans. Also, his deal is guaranteed through 2020. They need to give him a chance.
Hands out there with the Zubats. Then it's Dang. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the shooting guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Now, as a Michigan man, Chris, we know you're always following Big Ten action. Who are your favorite players out of the Big Ten currently playing in the NBA?
Man, I don't know if I'll be able to go home after this, but I love Mike Conley.
You'd be in trouble.
Ah, caraca.
I love everything about him. His father comes from an athletic family. I just hate the fact that he's a Buckeye. He's one of my favorites. And of course, you know, you got to look at a kid named Tim Hardaway Jr., Glenn Robinson III, dunk contest winner. Now, those guys went to a pretty good university in the Big Ten. So
they did.
A lot of great
Sai da frente, meu amor.
Can I mention a couple others like Draymond Green from just down the road in Ann Arbor, who played in East Lansing? Talk about him.
I love Draymond. He was one I watched him play in Michigan.
Anda cá, Juliana.
He was going to be a great talent. So, yeah, even though he wore the green and white college, I'm still a big fan of his, too. I think the Big Ten is definitely represented.
Played in with a nice touch. Clarkson's got his second basket of the game.
The thing about Clarkson, he really plays with an edge, especially once he gets it up inside.
Iguodala kicks to Livingston. There's the pick. Rebound collected by Clarkson.
Thought he was going to be able to take advantage of the D there. He had the space.
Getting there.
Salve Menezes!
That's just the aggressiveness of transition. Making sure.
É, mano.
Now here's Iguodala.
Ei, caraca.
And getting a quick head of steam, Iguodala beats the defense to the punch.
Lakers lead by 4.
Ooh! Ooh!
And they give up the triple. And for the Lakers, new leadership in the front office starting midway through last season. For a franchise that lost some of its luster, the hope is they can return to their roots.
Falta e sexto! Caraca, falta e sexto! Oh, Menezes, eu tirei o seu moderador aí sem querer, mano. Calma aí. Já está, mano. Eu estive a configurar hoje o Night Boot, mano. Vamos lá, vamos lá, vamos lá. Ah, mano. Não deu os 3 pontos.
Two sides couldn't see eye to eye on a contract, and eventually they let him be an unrestricted free agent.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Guys, Kevin Durant is a unique.
Ooh!
7-footer with 6-foot ball.
Gostas? Temos que jogar, meu amor, então. Ah, mano, já fiz falta ali. Vai tomar banho. Não gostas? Fica aqui ao pé do papai. Não quer? Vergonha. Senta, mete aqui o banco para sentar. Ô Menezes, deixa aí exclamação Tuga para divulgar o seu canal aí, mano. Será que esse jogo tá no papo, galera? Vamos ver, mas vamos ver. Até hoje nunca ganhei. Não, é Tuga, Tuga, não é Duga. É Tuga.
É tudo que eu tava dizendo. Se calhar só divulgação.
Kevin Durant comes in for David West, and it's Clay Thompson in for McCall. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Green.
Not really blessed with the length to be a big-time rim protector, but Randall gets most of his blocks by playing within it. Off target with what's what. Pretty good look from mid-range.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Lopez.
Dentro. É isso aí, Menezes.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
That doesn't go either for Green.
And still, he's scoreless. Boy, they could use just a little bit of help from him.
And that one's
Mais 2. Eles vão a cavalo, mano.
is his ability to handle multiple stars on the same team. You look back at the history of this league, and it isn't always smooth sailing.
Yeah, sometimes when you get this much talent on teams, you can get guys clashing.
Ah, falta de novo.
The team playing is in sacrifice their own stats for playing better basketball. He has everyone buying into the culture they've created.
And some changes here for the Warriors. Pachulia, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Stephen Curry for Sean Livingston. There's 1:17 left in the first half of the game. But they get it back. Here's Durant. Makes it off the glass.
Oh, it just isn't his outside game you have to worry about with
3 pontos, tá ótimo.
He rarely fails to convert.
1:02 left to play here in the half. Ball dishes to Caldwell Pope. Lakers passing it around. He feeds it to Ball. Here's Ingram.
Ah, mano.
Warriors trail by 13. Durant wide open. He fires. Again, Durant missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
They get it back. Aldwell Poe passes to Randall.
Ei,
It's stolen
caraca.
by Green. Outside Curry. The dish to Green. No good from outside.
Defender nowhere near him. He still can't hit it. He goes down.
Falta, mano. Então, você tá louco?
Caldwell Pope is a
Vai haver porrada já, queres ver? Ah, estava a ver já.
shooter from any spot on the floor.
The Lakers have shot just one free throw, missing that one early.
In the season ago, they hit about 75% of their free throws.
Lakers é tudo, mano, é tudo.
Shooting two.
Let's go.
He's off on the first.
Falhou. Caraca, tem que aprender.
That one is no good. Warriors trail by 13. Now Thompson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one.
Ah!
And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
É nossa, é nossa, isso aí. Sem fazer falta aí, mano. Salve, Bate!
Here's Los Angeles now. And it's Dang in the corner. For three. Good.
Three!
7 points.
Clarkson loves to drive, but he's also improving from distance.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. With a
Acabar com 3 pontos, mano. Bora para o intervalo agora, galera. Bora para o intervalo.
sends you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Hey, Draymond and Thompson in that first half, they got a good
Ô, Bati,
Why were they able to
eu não sei se você já tá lá no grupo, mano, mas se você quiser entrar lá no grupo do canal, beleza, mano.
Defensively, it was offensively. You know, we turned the ball over, and you can't defend that. You know, when they get out running, their guards are going to get loose. So we just got to stop turning the ball over offensively, now to help our defense return.
Yeah, your coach calls them plays of insanity, Draymond, so we'll see if you can adjust that in the second half. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third
Yeah.
quarter. It's the
Isso é só XL?
halftime show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the halftime show on 2K Sports. Ernie
Ah,
Johnson
ok.
with Kenny the
Ah, beleza, Bati. Beleza, mano.
The Lakers did not hesitate to set the pace. They went to work early at both ends of the
Só
floor,
faltava uma
going
coisa,
on a
mano.
9-0 run that
Era o símbolo dos Lakers
by
nos
the end of
ténis.
the first quarter, their lead
Vai
was
ficar
set.
perfeito.
The
Em
second
qualquer
quarter
canto.
came an offensive display. Shots falling and a lot of defensive stops as they were able to close out the half with a
Claro que não.
26 run. And let's get your
Mas
thoughts
olha,
on
uma coisa que eu gostei nos ténis foi que é tudo cozido à volta.
Very well played.
Não quer dizer nada. Quem tem de vender Nike, acho que não são homens assim de fora, tem que ser em lojas.
That's how they were able to shoot such a tremendous percentage from the field. With that fluid, efficient offense, they'll be tough to
Epá,
catch
mas pelo
in the
preço que
second half.
estava.
Jack, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Ah,
They are not running an efficient offense. The shot selection has to improve. It's as simple as that.
36-20, quase 40 pontos de diferença.
They need to work.
40 não, 20.
And that will conclude our
eu ver.
halftime presentation. We take you back to Kevin Harlan for the second half.
Já tive isso.
E tu tens?
Tá baixo para caraças. Não, já tive isso.
Eu sei, mas tu tens o mesmo, só que você tem o relógio original, que é um daqueles...
Eu tenho ele na mesma, só que está vazio.
It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third.
Uhul!
You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
And I loved in that first half that they were patient, looked for good shots, and knocked them down.
Há sempre um idiota para deixar um dislike.
Squaring up with confidence.
Ainda quer saber quem é este corno.
And as we begin the second half, first
Já
half
sabe.
once again close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. 2 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 14-13. The Lakers lead by 13. Durant, wide open. He fires. Again, Durant. He misses. 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 He f Well, Chris, we know that there are a lot of trash talkers out there in the NBA. Did you ever talk a lot of trash on the floor or do anything else to try and get an
Mais dois.
attention away from the
Para o cartucho.
I used to love talking, man. It kept you focused. If you talk, it means you have to back it up the next play. You can
Caraca, velho.
O que se passa aí, meninas?
Elas estão mexendo para ali?
Anda pra aqui, senão vocês não vão sair.
Ah! Devia ter deixado a bola aí.
Best trash ever, and I definitely can't repeat anything any of these guys said, but it's all out of love, it's all out of fun, and I don't remember very honestly anything anyone has ever said to me.
Para 2 pontos.
So crazy, so funny that you just let it go after the game.
That's good. And Golden State looking at who they've got. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Clay in the backcourt. Offense and defense with Durant and Draymond at the 3 and the 4. And it's Pachulia in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry, following the basket by Julius Randle.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Ah, caraca.
Shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
Essa então foi má.
From deep three-point range, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
Tá lá, Menezes, tá lá.
West is checked in for Pachulia.
Quase 20 pontos, mano. Só falta 2.
And the cause subbed in for Klay Thompson. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. But Trey.
Dentro! Uhul! 21 pontos. Diferença. Todos parados. Ei, caraca, fiz falta? Não, desconto tempo. O que é que foi agora? Deve ter sido desconto tempo. O melhor da América é isso. Ó, Menezes.
Eu vou ir.
Wrist action on the follow through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Achas que os outros testes devem-se apagar, amor?
Ou se calhar melhor, porque não tem nada.
Pois. Quatro, 3, 2, 1. Let's go!
Se vocês fizerem uma bagunça. Olha, vão sentar aí no sofá à espera da madrinha, senão quem não estiver sentado não sai.
Caraca.
The finisher never has to break stride.
Nance dishes to Caldwell Pope. Pass the ball. Lakers working the ball around. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Ah, deve ter ido para a frente.
Young's checked in.
Ok. Saí da linha.
Just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Picked by West.
Ah, também não leva já lá dentro. Hás de levar só os 2 pontos.
Well, one interesting fact about Sean people might not know is that he was named Mr. Basketball in his high school days. That's an honor he'll always cherish. Look, if you let Sean Livingston get to the free throw line and in, I mean, you might as well just be a layup. He has become lights out with that nice turnaround jumper from that range. Hand in his face, doesn't matter.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Clarkson's checked in. Livingston hits both of them. And Livingston is incredibly lethal from that mid-range spot. He's perfected it, especially, Chris, since he likes to drag the smaller guards down to that range.
Ah!
Oh, yeah. Livingston knows where his spots are on the floor, and he goes right to them. It's a big reason why his shooting percentage is high for a
Caraca, velho. 3 pontos.
That's a shot they'll be happy with on every trip, no matter who's taking it.
Brock Lopez. Tá ali posto para afundar.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Pass to Livingston. To the inside. Iguodala. No good.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find
Mais um.
always a surefire way to get back in the game. Gotta see Ingram get going down low. Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Screen by Young. And it's now the Lakers on the break. Here's Nance. He kicks to Clarkson. Comes up.
Ah, caraca, era top.
Trail by 18. Here's Young. And he uses
Não dava nada. Tava sozinho contra dois.
Nice understanding of where to go with the pass there.
LA's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Here's Clarkson. Shot left block. Got a piece of it.
Eita.
Livingston with it. And the call will be against Lonzo Ball.
Vocês vão ficar em
Third
casa.
foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the league.
Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Then for the Warriors, Draymond Green, he's checked in for West. Klay Thompson comes in for Young. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston.
Pretty high percentage look with the D playing off. Just couldn't knock it down.
Here's Nance.
Eita,
No good.
mano.
And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Here's McCaw. But they recover it. Iguodala, the pass to Thompson. That ball,
Jesus.
speed that time from Andre Iguodala. Iguodala's got 4 assists in the game. Clarkson kicks to Nance. The three.
Ai.
Green pulls it in. Green's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Inside, here's McCaw.
Caraca, o cara tá sozinho ali, mano.
Off the slick feet.
Você tá doido?
He's got 9.
In my opinion, he's more of a combo guard than a true point. Curry showing Hall of Fame vision.
Jogar na
Clock and game
azul.
clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Clarkson passes to Zubac. There's the feed to Nance. Now, here's Zubac. Nance dishes the ball. Shot clock at 6.
Ah, caraca.
Puts up a 3. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Parece que foi falta. Yep.
Ball kicks to Dang. The 3.
Caraca, era pra terminar.
Not the fastest, biggest guy, but Steph's competitiveness
Agora já não levou
allows
livro.
him to be a good defender.
And here at the end of the
Já
third
botaram.
quarter, it's a double-digit ball
Mas
game.
não dá na ver.
Lakers lead
Já
by
sim.
12. And time to step
Já
aside
está?
quickly, but we'll be back in no
Talvez
time
fazer
with the
um
start
boa
of the
tarde
fourth
pra
quarter.
mãe.
Já, isso aí. E para quando for boa noite.
And a moment ago inside the huddle with head coach Steve Kerr.
Right now is when we go, good shot, great shot.
And thanks again
Bora.
for joining us.
Quarto
Let's see what
período.
happens here in the fourth. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you transition from being a
Bola deles.
to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses
Jesus.
the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a
Mais
championship,
medo, nada
that
de
you
vergonha.
compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams and
Ah, caraca, fogo, tá a falhar, bué.
So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
They've got Ivica Zubac. Clarkson is out there with Caldwell Pope. Then it's Julius Randle. And it's Dang.
De novo, mano.
That's who's in the game for the
Oxi.
Lakers.
This has not been his best effort. He's lucky his teammates have been there to bail him out.
Lakers leading by 10. Here's Randall. On the pass to Clarkson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, you see the struggles he's having getting anything to go.
Yeah, at the same time, you know if he can just break through this cold streak, he can give you what you need.
Lá dentro! Oxê! Caraca, velho! Tinha que estar lá os três, senão... Vocês vão comer pó.
Let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. He was not happy with their shot selection and he let them know about it. He said, we're taking low percentage shots, guys. Space the floor, make the extra pass, and work for those shots in the flow of the offense. Stay with...
Já fez o xixi, Juliana? Então vai. Então vai. Peça ajuda. Fica fácil.
Vem cá ver, amor. A seguir.
We'll see if they can get it going.
Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Lakers. Outside for Durant. Warriors the rebound. Back to Thompson. It's stolen by Randall. Right side, Dang. Over Durant.
Ah, caraca!
And out of bounds.
Filha da mãe.
Last touch by Dang.
Nothing to do with that turnover. That's just plain sloppy passing.
And the Lakers making a change here. Ball's checked in. Warriors trail by 15. They double team Curry. Golden State moving the ball around. Puts up a three. Drops in the
Ah, viado.
Don't forget, he had a three in the first half. He can really hurt you from out there.
Here's Ball. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Eita.
He's been off target for the most part, but it hasn't held them back as a unit.
Curry kicks to Thompson. There's the pick.
Ah, mano.
Out of bounds, the Lakers.
Nossa.
Here for the Lakers. Brook Lopez is checked in for Zubac, and it's Ingram in for Luol Deng. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope for three. And it's time on the assist by Caldwell Pope.
Mais
6 points for Lonzo Ball.
3 pontos.
Tremendous confidence in that shot. As soon as the pass hits his hands, he's ready.
Caraca, não posso saltar, mano. Se eu salto aí.
Lakers leading by 13. Ingram kicks to Caldwell Pope from deep.
Já vai 2. Já vai 2.
It's a great asset for a big man in today's game.
Now here's Durant. Here's Pachulia. Good D by Lopez. If you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. A three ball.
Ah! Teve quase o 3, meu.
inside Durant. The 19-footer is on the money.
Durant is so tall and has such a soft release that a mid-range shot like that might as well be a layup.
And that
Mais dois.
And the Lakers lead by 16.
Guys, what we saw here tonight
Isso é para estrelar o...
everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Lakers.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots. But the defense
Ah, os segundos passaram, o cara lixou-se.
Back in all the contributions tonight. It was a really phenomenal all-around game for Brook Lopez.
But the big thing was, if he had an open look, he drained it. He didn't let any of those easy chances get away from him.
Here's what the Lakers are going
Ei,
to
caraca.
Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Nance comes in for Randall. Luol Deng is checked in for Brandon Ingram. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for Caldwell Pope. Here's Zubac. And so he draws
Falta.
on the shot.
Isso não foi sexto.
To shoot two.
and with the Warriors, their ability
Estás a ver,
to
Vitor?
score in bunches really is
Não.
unmatched throughout the league. They'll be coming along with the team, and all of a sudden they have that 20-point lead in like 3 minutes. It can happen so fast that I think at times the other teams are shell-shocked.
That free throw missing.
Caraca, velho.
Talking about the Warriors and their ability to build a lead very quickly. The shooting they have,
Tem que
Greg,
conseguir
is a
fazer
very
isso.
big part of how they can just bury a team.
It is. Their shooting, especially from deep, but also their defense. One kind of feeds the other in terms of how they can steamroll teams and create that momentum. And only the special teams can put a game away with a 5-minute run, but this is one that has consistently done it over the last 3 years.
Mais dois.
I'll tell you what,
Foi os dois que eu falhei.
in this arena, you can feel it.
Well, a well-earned victory, feeding off the energy of this hometown crowd really all night.
Here's McCall. They get a hand on it. 1
Ah.
second separating the shot clock and game clock. Zubac. Excellent.
Caraca, velho.
Julia. And so here is Golden State. They trail by 18. McCaw kicks to Pachulia. He dishes it to Livingston.
Caraca, velho.
West outside.
Tomando as taças sexto, bro. Pitel, sabe Pitel?
Just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is
Tudo bom com você, mano?
tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm
É, não tá dando
from their
aqui.
perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing
Calma.
by from the sideline.
Pra você também, Pitel.
Thanks very much, Kevin. With Julius Randle and Julius.
Deixa eu ver se eu consigo fazer aqui uma cena.
Multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Questão.
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient. Let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. You know, sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.
É, mano. Curtindo a livezinha aí. Eu depois vou-te passar nas suas lives também, beleza, mano? Para deixar lá os likes. É que depois é muito canal para um cara seguir, mano. E eu quero estar a seguir todo mundo aí e deixar o meu like, a minha força. Se fazem por mim, eu também tenho que fazer. Não, não quero sair. Será que já acabou? Agora não reparei. Deixa eu ver aqui. Fiquei desatento. Ah, ok, é porque o jogo acabou.
Já?
Yeah.
Tá lá quê?
Então, faz mais um jogo.
É terceira.
A gente ainda tem tempo.
Tá bom? Faço sair e vai dar para colocar aqui outra equipa. Ou não ser a mesma.
Tem que sair dali, senão vai se fazer. Ô Jordana, para de riscar a tua mão e senta-te ali.
Coloca boa tarde. Do jeito que tu quiseres.
Eu vou fazer jogo.
Para ver aqui. Listo. Yep.
Welcome to 2KU. As you play NBA 2K18, we'll help you learn how to master the moves and mechanics of the game. Press the jump ball button or move the right stick in any direction.
Faz aqui, ó. Faz aqui.
Pode ser minha cara.
To sprint, hold sprint and move the left stick in any direction.
Faz as costas da mão.
Não está a aparecer como... Ok, sprintar eu já sei.
A minha não tá.
Cadê a tua outra caneta?
Pois, só dá assim, não devia dar assim. Ah, vou sair daqui porque isto aqui é para... É para treino. Jogar já, tocar para...
Mas tem coração por fechar.
É. Pra não ficar assim.
Envolver.
A gente daqui uns meses vai montar a nossa árvore.
Continuou.
Uhum.
Ai, essa música é seca.
Não tá não, filha.
Seleciona a tua equipa. Fogo, minha equipa, meu. Minha equipa é esta. Pô, o resto da vida.
Hoje é pra pegar fogo.
Diz? Tem que ser tudo junto. Não dá para ser sem ser junto. Ainda consigo de outra maneira. Ah, isso é o gajo que é para fazer, ok. Entendi, para aí então. Alero, escolta, base, pivô, ala pivô, 2 metros de 13.
Sabe que eu vou fazer muito ficar toda?
Eu sei, mas isso não...
Voltou!
Agora sim.
Escolta. Deixa eu ver quem são os caras das bases. É isso que eu quero.
Esse tapete não está. Não custa pensar que eu já fiz.
Pega o braço. Também não dá? Vai guardar na gaveta. Guarda ali na gaveta.
Ah, parece sem graça. Você vou corar? Ó.
Tava guardado.
É.
Pode ser 1,98 m.
Se for sacato.
Não pega mais, filha.
Não, eu quero saber.
Pode
Eu
pôr
quero
aqui.
saber.
Anda cá.
Esses livros.
Anda cá.
100 quilos, caraca, velho. Para aguentar. 55 centímetros. Olha aí, rapariga. Ela está a arriscar toda.
Eu depois vi lá e vi que tá.
Direita. Eita, para aí. É 24. Brian. Já sabe.
Dá o nosso surtido. Que a gente tiver.
Deixa eu ver, deixa eu ver. New York. Faz de conta. Uniformes. Ei. Calma aí, calma aí. É isso mesmo.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Checa lá nele de novo aí.
Season opener for a couple of teams. Thank you all for tuning in. So happy you're here. I'm ecstatic that you're here. And I'm really happy that Kenny and Shaq are here.
I miss you too.
Tonight, we'll see the Los Angeles Clippers as they play against the Los Angeles Lakers. Looking at the Lakers, opening the season in their own building is an advantage, but it also dials up the pressure on them a little bit. The last thing they want to do is disappoint their fans on opening night. They want to come out, give the best performance possible, and start the season with a win. And fellas, a new season about to begin. Clean slate. Plenty of hopes and dreams out there. Kenny, how do you spot a new legitimate contender?
I usually look for the team with good balance, where one guy isn't doing everything. One guy can facilitate everything, but he can't do everything. So offense, defense, balance, and they gotta have a big shot maker.
You know, I look for unselfishness, Guys playing with each other, mental toughness. No weak-minded team has ever won a championship.
How about continuity, too? How about very little changeover from a team that was really good the previous year and may not have gone as far as they wanted, but returning the same bunch? That helps.
Well said.
Yeah.
Don't need to add anything to that.
Continuity. Kevin Harlan knows all about that.
Let's go. Tenho que ver qual é os jogadores de 2018. Mesmo da NBA. Oh, obrigado. Sabem, né, mas isso. Tudo bom aí com você, mano? O quê?
It's opening day in the
Soltou uma.
Thanks everyone for joining us here in the start of the new season. Hi, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, our Hall of Fame sideline reporter David Aldridge, and a special treat here tonight. Joining us courtside is five-time NBA champion Kobe Bryant. Kobe, great to see you. Thanks for joining us.
Acho que estou vendo. Eu também jogava basquete.
It's the Los Angeles Clippers taking on the Los Angeles Lakers.
Ah.
Swap here for the Lakers. Big
What?
group substitution here for the Clippers. Reedy's checked in for DeAndre Jordan.
Huh?
Montrezl Harrell comes in for Blake Griffin. Rivers, he's checked in for Williams. And Teodosic subbed in for Patrick Beverly. So for the Clippers right now, we've got Gallinari. Harrell is out there with Reed. Then there's Austin Rivers.
Ah, já percebi como é que eu estou a jogar agora. Já percebi.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the three by the Lakers. With the teardrop, a nice shot by Gallinari.
Agora não sei se eu vou ganhar, né? Diz, amor. Já sei quem é. Eita.
Then kicks to Zubas. Marked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Aí é verdade, eu não posso estar ali. Esqueceu. Que eu não posso estar ali. E vai ser bom para me lembrar.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Gallinari. Off in time, and it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No short of it. And Austin Rivers, Father Doc, is the head coach, of course, of the Clippers.
And I think it's because we've always had that type of relationship.
Always an entertaining dynamic when you have a father coaching a son. We've seen it in college basketball a few times in the past, most recently at UCLA. But this is a first in the NBA.
It looks like it doesn't make any difference in the case of Doc and Austin Rivers. He's just one of the Clippers, and Doc doesn't treat him any differently.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers, guys.
Aggressive rebounding in that first quarter. That's what's given them the advantage.
Boy, the ferocity on the glass, really impressive. And they're not backing up at all, not giving an inch on the boards.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So the Lakers
Ah, caraca.
DJ out there with us.
Teve quase.
Dang. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Kuzma in at the 4. Now Rivers. Following the three-point attempt by DJ. And the three ball is good. Rivers has got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Clippers. You know, Kobe, you played 20 years in the NBA. Sports medicine and training becoming increasingly important for extending careers, keeping guys on the floor. How far has that science come in the time from you when you entered the league?
Ah, mano.
Well, it helped me play 20 years.
Yeah, right.
You know?
But different methods all the way, huh?
Different methods all the way. I mean, it's when I first came in the league and understanding what sports medicine was at the time, and the research and as the years went on, more science research started coming out on the benefits of contrastive of ice baths and surgical procedures. Like, you know, if I would have ruptured my Achilles years ago, I never would have come back from it. You know, now, you know, my Achilles, even as I sit here today, it's like I never hurt it. It's amazing.
Falta um, mano. Você tá confundindo?
Well, we know the Clippers are one of the best teams in the league, but are they good enough to win it all? Coach Doc Rivers talked about overcoming the super teams they face. He said the big three in Boston, put them together, bam, we won.
Caraca, velho.
But there are teams that still poke through. Dallas did it, and that's what we're trying to do. Kevin?
And with Doc in control, the Clippers, DA, they'll always be in contention for a title. Thanks so much for that terrific report. And here's Bryant for 3.
Ai.
Bryant can't get that one to fall. And Kobe, in your opinion, what's been the common thread for all these advances in sports medicine?
I think it's the minds. It's the minds of people in medicine that just kept constantly pushing the industry forward. And, you know, it's our responsibility and the team's responsibility
Filha da mãe.
to these great minds and turn them loose. Right, and trust them with the process, trust them with your athlete. But the key is you have to find the right ones.
And it's the Clippers with the ball. After Tyler Ennis missed from long range. Well, Kobe, it seems like the NBA is becoming less a position-based, more of a skill, position-less game. Perimeter skill now seems to be at a premium.
A falta, chefe. Agora vai pra.
Right, if you look at the teams that win championship, they generally have
holding on to an 8-point lead and into the race. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. And now we'll send it over to is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team?
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime, so we'll be back.
Tá bom.
Quer dizer, vai pra casa da avó? Não. Vai que a gente tem que sair. Até que tá na espera para um dia.
And the third quarter about ready to get underway. Blake Griffin really making a difference here.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him. A scoring machine here.
Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. DJ comes in for Luol Deng. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Setting the floor for the Clippers.
Caraca, aquele é meu.
In the 5, Griffin and Jordan. Everly and Williams are the 1 and the 2. And it's Gallinari in at the small forward. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He started by Williams. A baseline J. And shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down. He is that open.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
Oxi.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
From beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Caldwell Pope shifts the ball. Zubac kicks to Blake.
Ah, mano, outra vez.
They have been more dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Moment here now for an injury.
Ah, vamos olhar aí, bro.
David Aldridge.
After taking a look, he informed me that it doesn't look too bad. That is a bitter pill for them to swallow.
É lixado jogar só com...
It clearly changes the look of this team going forward.
All right, David, thanks for checking in and letting us know how he's doing.
Setbacks during his recovery.
Yeah, I'm with you there, guys.
Pô, tá o jogo rápido, meu.
1:15 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And guys, what we see
Fiz nada.
tonight is one side having everything going for it.
Nem sequer consigo jogar como deve de ser.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, things go your way, the other team doesn't catch you, and it breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
É quase acabar?
Will be a fight, Greg. When you see an opponent, it's inevitable that those games.
Parece que não mostra as partes que eu fico sentado no banco, sabes?
And one of the
Que ainda estou a jogar.
keys to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Blake Griffin.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
We've got Randall, Ennis out there with Bryant. Then it's Dang, and it's Kuzma in at the 4 spot. That's the Lakers.
Oi, amor.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Vou.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
3 to screen. Teodosic, the pass to Williams. Clippers moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Hit by Harrell. The 3 from Johnson. Rebounded by the Lakers.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And it's missing.
Viado.
Here's Teodosic.
A mamãe, caraças.
To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need
É um jogo ganho, um jogo perdido, não é? Mas também
masterful performance.
o outro estava a jogar com os jogadores todos. Esse aqui estava a jogar só com um. E nunca joguei assim também, por isso.
Thank you, Kevin. Blake, very strong game offensively. What gave you the confidence to take over?
Put in the work with my teammates, honestly. You couldn't tell them to be confident in the game. So I owe a lot to them. They came up with big plays. Just everybody working together.
Very good win for you tonight, Blake. Congrats. Back to you, Kevin.
Calma.
Por causa do calor também. Só vou levar isso, não vou levar mais nada. E eu preciso de uma coisa para comer aí.
Vá na cabeça. Caraca, velho. ver só aqui uma coisa. Mas gente, eu vou fechar aqui a live, que era também uma live testezinho. Teste, né? Configurações aí e tudo. E parece que agora está tudo certinho aí. Depois eu hei de colocar mais coisinhas aí para nós se divertirmos também com o Nightboot. Falou galera, fica com Deus aí, o resto de um ótimo bom domingo aí. Salve, salve, Vosso Bambam! Mesmo a fechar a live, mano! Ô Vosso, se você quiser entrar lá no grupo do canal no WhatsApp, mano, é só colocar aí. É só colocar aí. Não, mentira, exclamação Tuga para divulgar o seu canal aqui, mano. E para entrar lá no grupo é exclamação Tuga Zap. Ah, já entrou, beleza então. Beleza. Não, mesmo assim compareceu aí, mano. Eu vou estar fechando aí a live, mas quem sabe eu não abro uma mais tarde. Beleza, boss? Tamo junto, meu irmão. Valeu.
Tô à espera do pai, amor.
Falou, tamo junto. O resto do bom dia, do bom domingo. Do bom dia, pão.